Ugh, leg day.
Let's go.
What is it like over there in the mystical La La Land versus compared to here?
That's a tough one. I think for me, LA, like all of my friends in LA.
It's my wife, guys.
All of my friends in LA are working in the music industry and like doing music things or doing creative things. I just find that I constantly run into songwriters, singers, producers, DJs. There's a network of people that are just constantly at it. And all of my friends are just like always in the studio every day, all day, or like 5 times a week, you know? So I find that LA, being in LA, you just have to like be around.
Yeah.
You know, like even if you're not going and setting up stuff, you just need to be around, and then like it just takes that one thing to get you to the next level, I just think that everything is within arm's reach, and it will happen so much quicker just being around.
Yeah, for sure.
Because that was the thing you said when you went to New York. So random story. I flew to New York to visit Stacey's family. Mm-hmm. And I look at his Instagram story.
And he's in New York.
You guys
saw each other in New York?
No.
Oh.
So she's in West Virginia. But I was just like weirded out. Oh, we lost the camerawoman. She's gone to the bathroom.
She deserves it.
She has been standing up for the last, 4 hours?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
What a woman.
That's why I married her.
It was International Women's Day, guys.
Shout out.
Truth. But yeah, so turns out I go to the other side of the world. He's like 8-hour drive from me. I didn't see him, but
okay, that's pretty far. You know,
right.
Close.
When he came back from LA, New York, that's what I said. That's when Jamie was like, man, he works hard here. And he was like, okay, that's put in perspective about how hard everyone works over there.
Yeah, I just think the thing is, I think the thing is everybody's doing it, right? So like, it's not like here where like, I'm hands down say I think I work with the best producers in this country. So shout out to Chunkyluv.
Shout out Chunky.
Yeah. Some people that I work with in this country, like the best producers that are in Australia right now. But in LA, everybody's doing music, right? So they're just like, there's a standard that you have to be at because like the next person's just working on what they can do to be better than you and then be better than you. And then like, imagine constant competition. We don't have as much constant competition in this country.
I find that in any industry, there's always talkers, but I don't know. I feel like there's a lot of people like, yeah, man, I'm doing this.
In LA?
Anywhere in the world. LA, there's a lot of talkers.
Shit talkers.
Oh, 100%. And you got to really scope it. But it happens a lot here too. Like, you know, I think again, because you don't see the hustle as much.
Yeah.
Like, whereas over there, it's really in your face and it makes you just go, oh, shit.
Mm-hmm. Like even just going to the club. I went to this club with my friend Anthony, who is a photographer, and there was this drummer there, like who's a really famous drummer. I can't remember what his name is. But we went to the club and he was just drumming like in the club with a DJ. Like he just got up and like did a set. It was cool. Bro, I was like, this kid's doing stuff that I've never even heard in my life. Like just like with these drum kits and throwing his drumsticks around. And I was like, bro, like the level is just like.
And that's a club.
And just in the club. Imagine what he's doing on the tracks. You know what I mean? Just like the way that his brain was thinking and he was just going. I have videos and they're crazy.
Yeah.
Like crazy stuff.
Because that's what we need here. Like I'm very vocal with how Australia, Sydney in particular, it's like there is no vibe, you know, compared to.
It's coming.
It's coming back and that's what I'm excited to see what can happen. Coming. But it definitely comes down to us.
Yeah.
You know, not us, the three here, but like as an industry, we need to work together rather than apart. Because it's always like, I mean, I remember when I had to find people to open for my shows and everyone's like, oh, you know, man, I just want to do this and blah, blah, blah. And I get it. Like I was a no-name, but I was doing the marketing, doing all that sort of shit. And then I came across the ones that did open me and they're like, again, yeah, man, sick. And I'm like, fuck, that's what we need. Like if someone's like, all right, Matt, I'm prepared. And they did it. Like I paid them a commission on how many tickets they got into the door. So you're getting paid, you know, but then also the opportunity to be in front of people. And I think the more we do stuff like that, like we want to be put back on the map like what we were like in the 80s, the 90s. Like, you know, In Excess would just do 5 shows a night at pubs. You can't do that now. Like if you get 2 shows, people are like, wow.